second algorithm for hidden surface removal, that is depth buffer or Z buffer algorithm. So depth buffer, it is image space based method. It compares surface depth at each pixel location on the projection plane, and this depth value, it is measured from view plane along Z axis. So depth value is measured along the Z axis, and because of that it is called as Z buffer algorithm also. So it is called as depth buffer because it compares the surface depth at each pixel location on projection plane, and we are calculating the depth value along the Z axis. So because of that it is also called as Z buffer algorithm. So this algorithm can be called as depth buffer algorithm or can be as a Z buffer algorithm. So xy coordinate pixel value will be xy, and for xy the depth value will be calculated along the Z axis. Now where in depth buffer algorithm each surface is processed separately. So if suppose there are three surfaces, then first surface will be processed, second will be processed, third will be processed, and fourth will be processed, and accordingly for each position we will calculate what will be the value out of that 4. So that is nothing but each surface is processed separately, one point at a time on that surface. So we will discuss it in detail. So in depth buffer algorithm we have to maintain two buffers. Buffer means temporary storage. So first buffer is depth buffer and second is refresh buffer. So depth buffer, it will put it will have the depth value or Z value you can say, and refresh buffer will have the intensity value. So it will initialize the depth buffer and refresh buffer with the background. So it will have 0 value in the depth buffer, while refresh buffer will have the background intensity. So this is nothing but the first or initialization in the depth buffer. After initializing, for each surface at each position it will compare the depth value to determine the visibility. So for each surface at each position it will compare the depth value to determine the visibility. Suppose if Z is greater than, means the depth value of the surface is greater than earlier saved depth, then the new depth will be Z, and refresh buffer will contain the intensity of that surface at that point. Now here you can see, suppose S1 is the surface, first S1 is the surface, so it will scan first S1. So at XY it has Z1 as the depth value, and earlier it was 0, so that it will compare Z1 with the 0. So Z1 is greater than 0, it means this pixel will be visible, so that depth value will be Z, and refresh buffer will have the intensity of that S1. After that it will compare S2, it will compare whole position, but we are considering only XY. So at that point it will have Z2 as the depth value, it will compare with earlier, that is Z1. So Z2 is greater than Z1, so that it will have depth buffer value as the Z2 and refresh buffer value of that particular S2 at that location. So that is nothing but the intensity value stored. Similarly it will come to S3, so surface 3, so which has Z3 as a depth value. So Z3 is greater than Z2, so that final depth value will be Z3, and refresh buffer will have the color of that or intensity of that, that is green here you can see. So that is nothing but the value in the refresh buffer. So if you consider those surfaces, so here those surfaces, S1 is first, then S2 over and S3. So you are looking S3 complete part of S3, S2 some part of S2, and S1 is hidden. So if you follow that Z buffer algorithm or process of this, you will get the answer like this. So here we are only considering one point as a XY. So this is how Z buffer is or depth buffer is. Now after that we will discuss what are the limitations of Z buffer algorithm. So Z buffer algorithm, it can only process the opaque surfaces, means it is if suppose surfaces are transparent surfaces, then Z buffer cannot find the correct intensity. So it can only be used with the opaque surfaces or non-transparent surfaces. So we have discussed Z buffer algorithm. So there are some limitations in Z buffer algorithm, as the limitation is Z buffer is not identifying the correct intensity for transparent surfaces. So this A buffer algorithm, it removes the disadvantages of Z buffer. So what is the A buffer algorithm? So this is also image space based method. So this is the extension for Z buffer algorithm. In this case, in A buffer algorithm, each position in the depth buffer can reference to linked list of surfaces. Only single surface is not considered. So in this case, we are considering linked list of surfaces, and the intensity at each pixel will have more than one surface intensity at that point. So you can have so in A buffer algorithm, there are two fields for each position in A buffer. First is depth field, which stores the positive or negative number, and second is intensity field, which stores the surface intensity information. So in A buffer algorithm, there are two fields, one is depth field and one is intensity field. So depth field will store positive number or negative number, while intensity field will store the surface intensity information. So here you can see, if the depth field value is greater than 0, it means there is only one surface which is opaque surface. So directly the intensity field will store the intensity of that surface. So if depth field value is greater than 0, there is no other, means there is a single surface which is opaque surface. But suppose the depth field having the value less than 0, so it shows that there is no single surface, there are multiple surfaces which will have transparent surfaces. So based on that you can find the intensity. So the intensity field will store the linked list of surface 1, surface 2, surface 3 information, like what is the RGB value or RGB intensity value, what will be the transparency of that surface, and based on that the value will be calculated. So depth buffer algorithm, is useful for finding the intensity of opaque as well as transparent surfaces. So it removes the disadvantages of Z buffer algorithm.